What is up, y'all? You have found 1332 Knitwear Design House. I am Anna. I am the CEO, boss lady, soul designer, and all-around knitting machine. Today is Thursday, the 11th of July, 2024. This here is our podcast, The Talk with Anna. Things have been crazy. Right out the gate, things have been crazy. There is usually a way we do things. We do news and acquisitions, works in progress, and finished objects. News and acquisitions. News, I gotta fix the Petrie pattern. It always needs help. Because when I washed it, if you noticed the other day, last week when I posted, and I showed you guys the 3, this is what it washed up as. Okay? That's not supposed to be a big square. It's supposed to be like, let me turn it over and I'll show you guys. It's supposed to be like this. Okay? A rather large rectangle. It's not supposed to be a square. So I'm back to the drawing board with the Petrie pattern. Because when I measured the shrunk and the pre-shrunk, apparently I measured something wrong going widthwise. So I need to back it off a little bit. So I think instead of doing casting on for 20 inches, I'll just cast on for like 18 and a half, 19, something like that. Yeah. So that's fun. Back to the drawing board there. But that's okay, because I'll use that one in my own kitchen, because I do that when I'm proofing stuff. Anything that I've proofed is in my own kitchen. Yep. The old lady sitting here looking at me like, what? What are you saying woof for? I didn't say woof. I said proof. Don't mind the flies or the fruit flies if you see them buzzing around. I got big bananas last week when I went grocery shopping. He has inhaled them, and I am finding banana peels all over the house now. Also, our area right now is wet and muggy. And if you know anything about Illinois, in midsummer, with wet and muggy conditions, it attracts flies like there's no freaking tomorrow. And anytime there's a door open, it's like, ooh, inside. Must get inside. Hang on a second, I'm being paged. Never mind. Big Newton of my imagination. The 2 younger kids are downstairs. They're playing around in the basement. Because it's wet outside today, so they're being a pain in my butt. Yes, I did wash my mug. If you've watched the Stitch and Breathe, I've had that mug out for 3 days. I washed it last night before I went to bed. It's clean, I promise. Because I got out the shower, washed my mug, and went to bed. And I ended up staying up for 2 hours in bed watching a C-drama. And by the time I got to bed, my hair was dry. The frizzies today. That's why. Yes. Woke up at 6 o'clock this morning and still had a damp patch on the back after I took my ponytail out. It still had a damp patch back here. I'm like, oops. I need to stop doing that. But really, if I don't, it turns into a rat's nest. So I'm kind of screwed either way. Onward with news and acquisitions. The commission shop will be closing in, 4 days? 5 days? I will put it as the discount code as the pinned comment, so y'all can check that out. The commission shop will reopen in January of 2025, and I'm hoping to have at least the winter-spring line ready for you guys. There's like 6 pieces in that line. And then there's 6 pieces in the spring-summer line. Yes. Gotta get on the move. And I am ready to go. I am ready and raring to go. It's like I want to get this stuff started. So yeah, I'm doing that. The kids, okay. I got a dilemma. I don't know where the other half of my laptop charger is. My laptop is the device that I use when I'm printing the iron-ons for my labels, for my tags. The kids have managed to lose the part of my charger that goes in between the converter box to the wall. I don't know where it is. So, and the laptop is so old, I can't get it to turn on. And I don't want to pay for Windows. So if it comes on the computer, we're good. But if we got to pay extra for, Windows Office and stuff like that, I don't want to pay for it. Nope. I can find free stuff online that will do it just as well. So I got to get on the Avery website today and see if I can get mock-up. And then when I go to Walmart next, yes, the Big Bad W store, I've got to get some iron-on paper. Because I've got the ribbon I want to use. I just got to get my shit together. So nothing so far has labels, but that's okay. Because I know where I want the labels to go. And I know how to do them. It's a trade-off. Yeah. So I'm working on that. And the cool thing is I figured it out. And it's just one long piece of wide satin. Yep. So I can just put it all on one. And then like fold it funky. And all done. So yeah, like, if this was a P3 that was actually right, the label would go down here in the bottom left corner. See? Bottom left corner. It would go down here, but it would go around here and wrap around, and then there would be another flap of it. I got it all figured out. How I want to do it and everything. Now I just gotta get the... I gotta get the tech to work with me. Because it's not. Because the old laptop that I have, I got in 2013. Yeah, it's old. But it doesn't hold a charge anymore. The battery doesn't. Nope. No. The battery doesn't hold a charge anymore. So I literally have to have the cable. And hi. Sister just came upstairs from playing. Oh, with a honey bun. Woohoo. Getting her own snacks and breakfast. It's brunch, but it works. It works. So yeah. There's all kinds of stuff going on in the shop right now. Getting ready to close up the commission shop for the year. I will put the discount code in the pinned comment along with the link to get to the commission shop. Okay? So yeah, that is our news and acquisitions, because I am chomping at the bit to get going with this next year's line. I am ready. I am beyond ready. I just want to get this done and get it over with. So on to works in progress. I am proofing the Chomper dish towel right now. See, you can't really see it because of the light and the fact that it's kind of loose right now because it hasn't been washed, but we got the waffly squares in it. I think it's pretty cool. You can see it from back here. Can't see it too up close. Up close, it's just like, what the hell is that crap? Shush. I'm filming. Shush. The reed has grown a little bit. It is not going to be ready in time for the close of the season. No. This is the front. It has grown a little bit. You will see it next year under a different name, because I'm changing product names. Also, the mistletoe in the standard shop grew a little bit, but not much. This is one of our holiday socks. One of our stockings. Christmas stockings. Yep, this is the mistletoe. Yep. And it has grown a little bit. Shush! Hang on a minute, folks. Sorry about that. Sis had 15 questions all at once. I am trying to get the Aurora hat finished, but it's being a pain in my butt. Like everything else. Let's see, what else have I got going? I've got the kids' blankets that I've worked on. They've grown like that much. I gotta get moving on those. I have socks that's got to get finished for Christmas and that stuff. Seasonal stuff in the shop. I will be working on seasonal and stock in the actual shop a whole lot more in my downtime, which I don't have a lot of. But it's easier for me to walk around with a dish towel or a mini tree skirt than it is, or a holiday sock, than it is for me to walk around with a big sweater. So much easier. And if you're a knitter out there and you've ever done top down, you get down to the bottom and you're just, it's way too heavy. It's way too much stress on my shoulders. So I've got to sit down and work on that. And yeah. The pieces of the Casey, when you're working on the back and you get so long, you've got to sit down and work on that. You can't carry that around. Nope. No. So the pieces that I'm working on right now, the 3 pieces I showed you, the reed, the chomper, and the mistletoe, are easy enough to walk around with that I can just walk around and do those. I don't have to worry about, how much stress this is going to cause on me. Same with the Aurora and a shawl that I'm working on for next year for the commission shop. So there's that. So yeah, the things that I'm working on right now, I can walk around with and keep an eye on the hooligans and that stuff. And let me tell you, I'm already ready for all 3 of them to go back to school, because that means I can sit here and work on bigger things while they're in school. Yeah. Speaking of bigger things, did you see? Did you see it? Did you go to Ko-Fi or to Tumblr or to Insta and see it? I show you, because we're on to finished objects now, and I have one that y'all have waited for. Da-da-da! The Casey is completed! Yay! Although it is freaking huge! My counts were way off. This thing is literally big enough that you can fit 2 of me in it. So yeah, I've really got to refigure this pattern. But as a cropped sweater, she fits where she should. And her arms are rather long. So I'm thinking I'm going to take when I rework the pattern, I think I'm going to take 4 inches off. That'd be 8 inches on either side. And make it a little more fitted. I don't like it being quite this wide. No. It'll work okay for a bed jacket or something like that when you've got clothes on under it. But if you just got a tank top on in this would be way too bulky. Way too big. Because the sleeves, when I tried it on myself, and I did make this to fit myself, the sleeves are this far too long. But making the sleeves smaller, the cuffs smaller than I did to carry because I didn't like how bulky they were. I made them smaller, so they stay on my wrist, and I've got kind of small wrists. That was always fun buying bracelets. But I've got a small wrist, so when it sits there, it stays there. And that's my thing, you know. Things should fit people of all sizes, not just people with normal measurements, you know. I mean, seriously. So yeah, there's that. So it does fit, but it's just billowy and bulky in the arms. So I've got to move the shoulder up a little bit. Because the shoulder being this wide, is this long, is really problematic. So now that the commission shop is closing, I will refigure my measurements and fix it. Because I don't like this one. I love that it's done, and I was happy with the pattern, and I'm happy with the way it came out. But seeing it all put together, because my math mathed all the way, and I was like, oh, this is awesome, my math is mathing! And then all of a sudden I get it done, and I'm like, wait a minute, I messed up somewhere. They moved a decimal point when they shouldn't have. But yeah, it's really, really wide. And this is the small. There is nothing small about this cardigan. Except for maybe the length. But holy crud, man. So yeah, there's that. I got it all sewn up and the buttons on. You guys see that? And that's one thing that went easy, was getting the placket and the bucket, the buttons on. That went so easy. Once I figured out how I wanted the pattern to go there, because I just left a blank spot. And I'm like, placket. That was all that was in my notes, was placket. 2-button placket. That was all that was there. And I'm like, so I tried like 8 different ways to find one that I liked the best, that was sturdy. And as you see, this mess here is kind of it's actually a 2x2 rib, and it's attached the same way I would do a 10-stitch. A 10-stitch blanket, if I was not doing it in garter all the way. Like, I have done one that I did in stockinette, and it's pretty much connected the same way. Rock on. Yeah. So, that is done. And I am glad to get it off my needles, because I want to move on other things. While I like the Casey, I love the way it worked up. But at the same time, looking at it versus what I had written down, I'm like, something got lost in translation. Something got lost. And I will tell you, guys, I'm 5'6", like 165 centimeters tall, and I weigh like 130 pounds. Yeah, I got this, I hate to say this, my measurements are 34, 27, 37. 28, 37, yes. Let me tell you, if I buy something that is high-waisted, because I have no weight, there is no space between my ribs and my hips, it doesn't fit. It feels like it's cutting me in two, because it literally ends right here, right up under my ribs. And that was one of the things I found out when I was carrying the kids, is if you don't have enough space between your hips and your ribs, it can make the baby go this way. Yes, it did. Because if you... pictures of me pregnant, if they were taken from behind, I did not look pregnant. I turned around and there was all baby. Yes. because I literally have like 4 inches from here to here. There's not that much space. Nope. So I have this teeny tiny body. Teeny tiny narrow frame and apparently long ass legs. I have had friends before tell me I'm built with spare parts. One kid I went to school with said I looked like Dexter's sister from Dexter's Laboratory, Dee Dee. Apparently I'm built like that. Rock on. Long legs, tiny little body. So yeah, there's that. So I have some reworking to do this winter. And hopefully, this spring, when I bring everything out, everything will be just the way I want it. Because, like with the Carlos, I absolutely love the way the Carlos fits and the way it feels. Give me a second. I'll give you a recap. Let me go get it. Sorry about that, folks. This is the Carlos. And I absolutely love this sweater. This is an extra large. Yes, it is freaking huge on me, but I love it. It's like being wrapped up in a sweater. It's all being wrapped up in a blanket. It's all cozy. And in wintertime, that's what I need. So I'm probably just going to take it and keep it for myself. Because I love this thing. It is huge. It is long. It's like stealing your boyfriend slash fiance slash husband or whatever, your significant other. It's like stealing a sweater. Except it's long enough and big enough. You can wear it with your leggings in the wintertime and don't have to worry about showing your ass. Yep, because look at this. Look at this. It looks like a dress. It covers my shorts. It's huge. But I love it. Because it's like walking around being wrapped up in a blanket. It's awesome. I love it. I adore this sweater. But it was bulky as hell to make. Ooh. Yes, it was. But I love it. This is one of my favorite sweaters. Granted, Illinois right now, I don't need a sweater, but this is one of my favorites. And you will probably see me in this a lot over the winter before the shop opens and just after it opens. This one and my gray sweater and my orange sweater. A lot. A lot. There's cool stuff going on in the schedule for the time while the commission shop is closed. You guys will get a sneak peek of the line in December. I think the 15th is what I've got on the schedule. Yep. So that's written into the schedule. Look at this. This is part of why I like this sweater. Because these cuffs, granted, they're really long, but they're really snug and they stay up. Wow. Granted, I'll have the ends all woven, but I like that the sleeves stay up and stay out of the way. Or you can literally pull it down and it's almost like a mitten. I love this sweater. I really do. I like the Carrie and the Casey and all of the products I have put out for you guys this year. I want to show you something that's in the line that I don't have pictures of right now. Well, I think I do. The Chloe. I think it's not the Chloe anymore. It's a blanket. But please don't let me lose my stitches. I will cry. I will cry. I will cry. Oh, get off there. I did work on this weekend. This week. This is a beautiful eyelet pattern that I tore the hell out of. Because in the stitch book, the stitch dictionary that I have, the eyelets are really, really close together. I like them that way, so I tore them apart. Like I did in the Chloe. I tore them apart. And this is me actually making a Chloe for myself. So this is my blanket. Yep. I love that. So I will probably take that pattern and put it on a sweater. Yeah. At some point. But I love that. And completely forgot where I was going with that. Da-da-da. Oh, the commission shop. Blankets. Yes. Waha. Found it. But we have several blankets in the commission shop. The kids' blankets are part of the samples that are going in the commission shop. So when their blankets are done in time for Christmas, I will post pictures of the Lexington and the Prudence and things like that, so y'all see what I'm talking about. Because I don't mind knitting blankets, but they take forever. The kids has literally took me a year. If I focus on nothing but it and only work on it from the beginning of my time at work to the end of my time of work, and I don't even do these here podcasts or Stitch and Breeze, I can get it done in 2 months. But that means I don't do any of this. I just focus solely on the knitting, and I can't do that. No, I need to break up my day and transition time. Yeah. Get this bad boy off. It's comfortable. It is. This is the sweater you wear to a football game. Mm-hmm. Yes. Put a hat on, put the sweater on, and some good, nice fleece-lined leggings, and you're good. You're good. Yep. Love that. So, yeah, that's a man's extra large. Or man's large. I can't remember which. But, yeah. This is... I mean, come on, ladies. Who hasn't stole their man's, or their significant other's clothes before? I don't think that's... I don't think it's anything weird. But, yeah. That's all the stuff I have gotten done, and my recommendations to catch the last of the commission shop this year before it all goes bye-bye until next year. And I will make a special post on Monday the 15th about yay last day. So yeah, this has been our podcast for today, for this week. If there's something that you see that you like, leave me word vomit. And my tongue's falling over itself. So yeah, this has been our podcast for this week. If you're new here and you like what you see, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And when you hit the subscribe button, there'll be a bell icon next to it. If you click on it and hit all, you'll be notified every time I post right here on YouTube. We post Monday to Thursday every morning, I try to. And we do a stitch and breathe where we take 5 minutes to knit a little bit and breathe. And push out some stress. Yes, we do. We breathe in peace, positivity, and balance and get rid of stress, negativity, and other people's crap. Yes. So we do that Monday through Thursday, and then I try to put this out towards the end of the week. If you're a returning sub, hey, how you doing? You good? Yeah, you good? I'm good. You good? Because if we're both good, then it's all good, right? What else? What else? Oh yeah, if you want to help grow the channel, you can do that one of 3 ways. 1, you can pick us up a coffee over there on Ko-Fi. 2, you can join one of the membership tiers over on Ko-Fi. We got 3 of those. Or you can make a purchase. We have the Cafepress store for brand merch. We have the Ko-Fi shops. We have the standard shop and the commission shop. I will pin the discount code in the first comment. I will pin the comment. Yep. Yes, it will be in a pinned comment. If you want to give us a follow, you can do that right here on YouTube. You can do that on Tumblr. You can do that on Instagram. Or you can do that over there on Twitch, where we go live every Tuesday at 1 p.m. Chicago time. Every Tuesday. And the cool thing is about that is you can catch it on the playback because it's in the archive for a whole week. So, if you can only check it on like Wednesday afternoons, go check it out. Every Wednesday afternoon, there'll be a new one for you. Yep. Just because you can't catch us live doesn't mean you can't catch the live stream. It has a playback. Anyways, y'all. Hug your baby super tight. Tell your weird friends and relatives that you love them. There is no statute of limitations for that kind of malarkey, so don't do it. Don't bite your tongue. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve the ulcer that comes from blocking up your own throat chakra. And also, remember, we don't start fights. We'll sure as hell finish them. Yeah. If you want to give us a follow, you can do that right here on YouTube, on Tumblr, on Insta, or on Twitch. Said that. Wow, my brain's going just... It started missing, folks. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Fist bump. If nobody has told you today, I believe you can reach whatever heights you set for yourself, and I am damn proud of you. Yes, I am. If the hardest battle you fight today is getting out of bed, and you wonder why the hell you woke up, I've been there. I've done that. I've got the stinking t-shirt. If you need somebody to talk to, my messages on Tumblr and Insta are always open, and there's a shoulder right here. Yeah, because we don't judge here. Nope, if you're judgy, go away. Because we are all inclusive and one big family, because we are all one big race. That is all. End of it. Anyways, I love you guys. Huge hugs. Much love. Happy knitting, folks.